Hi, welcome to this week's episode of SPTV, and I want to talk to you about the importance of keeping in contact with people, because this has really come to light, certainly to ourselves, in the last sort of 7 to 10 days, where people that have been on our list for a little while have been having regular contact from us in sort of various different formats, and it's then been right for them, it's kept us top of mind, it's then been at the right time for them to approach us with what they exactly need. And there's a lot of noise online with saying that emails are dead, and yes, it's arguably harder than ever to get into people's inboxes and to get them to take some action. But the people that are on your list already are really prime and ready to hear from you, and obviously if you're giving them enough sort of content and information, then that's going to be building your credibility, your rapport and such like. And it was really interesting because we've had a couple of orders come through this week that have been from people that have been on our list for well over 6 months. And interestingly, we had someone else that took our new 52-week email campaign product because he knew that he needs to keep in contact with his prospects a lot better. He's in sort of a sector that doesn't need much print, but he got onto our list, and you know they've also got quite a long lead time as well with what they do, and so he was very keen on, you know, how do we get this, how do we build that rapport up. Just as a real life example from ourselves, SPTV, this forms part of that every week. You know, every Friday it goes out. And that forms one step of the process. We send out some other offer emails, we send out content that is just trying to start a conversation. We find out more about what those businesses are doing, because sometimes it can often help with referring to those people as well. If we know what they've been up to, what new products or services they've got. We meet a lot of people every week, and that can really sort of give us a base to refer people into on that side as well. We've got a new thing going out over the next couple of weeks, which will be all about how to improve businesses as well. It's not business coaching, it's not things like that, it's just little tools and hacks and ways to streamline processes in businesses. It's not going to be for everybody, but it might just be that someone goes, that tool could just work for us. We can use that with our staff and our teams and such like. And it's all about building that rapport, and that was really what came from those 3 people who placed orders over the last sort of 7 to 10 days. Was it wasn't right for them previously. Some of them just didn't have huge amounts of print requirement. They just needed a set of business cards every so often, and it just happened to land at the right time, that now they were ready to move forward. We'd been keeping in contact with them. As I said, it was 2 people that had been just over 6 months with us, and someone else that had been on our list for well over 2 years. And it's then been right for them. And it's just sowing that seed again this week, is how can you keep in contact with people and do it in a really sort of non-salesy way. Of course, everyone's in business, we're realistic, sales have to happen, and you know, offers and opportunities will be sent out as part of that campaign. But it's how to get people to read your content and know about you, so that you are the most logical choice when they have that requirement for your product or service. And it's worked really well for us. We know it's worked for thousands of others. And it's just thinking of ways to keep in contact, almost finding an excuse to get in contact with them in some aspects, because it does work. And just keeping those communication channels open with them can really improve your business. And we've had it in the last couple of weeks, as I said, and many sort of other people that are doing it as well have found it as well. So if you're not doing it, it would be well worth sort of spending just sort of 20 minutes thinking, what can we do regularly that forms a habit, and that people will suddenly start reading things that point to our blogs, reading the longer emails, watching our videos. How can we do that? And spending some time doing that will really improve your business. So I hope that's helped, and I'll see you in 7 days' time from now.